If you're here, you probably just watched the Disney Channel movie Descendants 2. Part of what made the movie so great was the cast, but where were they before the film? And what will they do after? Stay tuned to find out. You won't believe who got discovered at the dinner table. Are you new around here? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. Now, here's the cast of Descendants 2 before and after. Cameron Boyce. Some actors come and go, and then others break into the field, and you can just tell that they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Cameron Boyce is no newbie to the scene. He has been gracing screens since 2008 in his breakout role in the film Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf, and then again in 2010 when he played Adam Sandler's son in Grown Ups. From there, Boyce was picked up by Disney Channel and given a role in the series Jessie. Though The Descendants wasn't Boyce's first movie, it was one of the first times we really got to see him grow as an actor. He was just a child in a lot of his previous movies, so Descendants and Descendants 2 provided the perfect opportunities for him to show off his talent. And it doesn't look like he plans to slow down anytime soon. In a recent interview, he revealed that he hopes that there is a third movie, and in it, he hopes that he will get to see the parents return. We would love to see that too, but honestly, we will probably watch pretty much anything that Boyce is in. What would you guys like to see Boyce in next? Another Descendants movie? Sophia Carson. Before Descendants came out, you may have been asking yourself, who was Sophia Carson? When she took the part in the movie, Carson was relatively new to the scene. She began training to be in the spotlight at just 3 years old with ballet, pointe, jazz, and musical theater training. Then in 2001, she appeared in her first lead role in a musical as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. From then, it was like there was no dimming her star. She continued to win awards for dance, including a Critics' Choice Award, Triple Threat Award, and Broadway Diva Award. She was able to make the jump over from dance to acting when she landed a role in an episode of the Disney Channel show Austin and Ally, and as a reoccurring character in MTV's Faking It. But when audiences saw her in the first movie, she was pretty much a new face, even though she signed a recording contract with BMI in 2012. In both films, Carson played Evie, who is the daughter of Snow White's evil stepmother. Recently, to promote the new Descendants movie, Carson took a personality quiz to test which Disney princess she would actually be like in real life. She got Rapunzel, which is a far cry from her character in the film. Interesting, right? China Anne McClain. When it comes to China Anne McClain, she was a star before Descendants, and she's an even bigger star now. As the daughter of a music producer, we guess you could say that McClain had talent in her blood. She got her first big break when Ian Burke, a family friend, came over for dinner and McClain performed a song from Spy Kids 2. Burke made a phone call and McClain scored an audition with Rob Hardy. Needless to say, she landed the role, which was to appear in the film Gospel. After that, McClain caught the eye of Tyler Perry and was offered one of the lead roles in the film Daddy's Little Girls. Perry liked McClain so much that he offered her a spot on his television show, Tyler Perry's House of Pain. She went on to release a song called Calling All the Monsters that landed her on the Billboard Hot 100 and even won a 2014 NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Performance for the Disney film Ant Farm. And this was all before we even saw her on our TV screens as Uma. When asked about her role, she said that Descendants 2 was great and that she really loved playing Uma. She hopes that in the future she will still be able to be involved with the films. We hope so too. Boo Boo Stewart. Boo Boo Stewart is one of those people who has a face that you would be hard-pressed to forget. Why? Because he is so good-looking. One look at him and we were swooning. But Descendants 2 wasn't the first time that we were graced with that beautiful face. You may remember Stewart from another cult classic film. He appeared in the Twilight Saga Eclipse as Seth Clearwater, and then was asked to return and reprise his role in both the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 and the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. It comes as no surprise that Stewart started out as a model, but what is shocking is that he was offered a deal with Walt Disney Records at the tender age of 12. Luckily, he was able to make the transition to the big screen so that we could watch him as Jay in the Descendants franchise. After his first stint in Descendants, he was cast as Roman in the Disney XD series Lab Rats. We love that he is now part of the Disney family, and can't wait to see him in more films. Mitchell Hope. We just can't get enough of Mitchell Hope. Before Descendants, most people probably knew him for starring in the short films Down the Way in 2012 or for his character Jono in Yes Mom. He was also given the role of Tim in an episode of Never Tear Us Apart, the untold story of INXS. But he never really struck real stardom until Disney announced in 2014 that he would be a part of the upcoming movie franchise as Ben, the son of Beast and Belle. Disney Channel's Senior Vice President of Casting and Talent said that they they were intrigued by Hope's natural acting style, boyish charm, and winning personality when they brought him to Los Angeles to read opposite Dove Cameron. They really believe that he embodied the good nature of Ben and all that the character represents. He is currently dating actress Taylor Audrey, and the two have a dog together named Harvey. We love when actors are able to get together and stay together. So often in Hollywood, relationships are torn apart by fame and the spotlight. We hope this relationship can withstand the success of Descendants 2 and then possibly a third movie in the works. We want nothing but happiness for this star and big things for his future. Thomas Doherty. Where was Thomas Doherty before Descendants 2? Born in Edinburgh, Scotland, Doherty first made his dip into stardom through modeling. He did this while working at a restaurant before landing roles in some of Disney's productions and graduating from the MGA Academy of Performing Arts in 2015. Apparently, he is a jack of all trades because he is trained in several different dance styles including contemporary, hip-hop, jazz, and ballet. He can also sing and play the guitar, so he is pretty much everything that you could ever want. Acting in this major film seems to have brought the actor more than fame, though. He also got love out of the mix. As he was playing the role of Harry, the son of Captain Hook, it seems that he developed feelings for one of his castmates. Who, you ask? None other than Dove Cameron. But apparently, the rest of the cast figured out love was blooming before the two of them ever did. Cameron told JustJaredJr.com that everyone knew they were going to date before she and Doherty. She said that they both were really trying not to see the chemistry, but everyone else on set just told them to shut up and date already. She noted that they didn't get it until they were in love, but it wasn't something that they could stop. Isn't that sweet? Dylan Playfair. Descendants 2 was the big break for many of its actors. Dylan Playfair was one of them. Canadian-born Playfair set his sights on being an actor long ago. He comes from a talented family as he is the son of former NHL player Jim Playfair and the nephew of former NHL player Larry Playfair. Before the movie, he spent most of his summers working on sawmills in Fort St. James, British Columbia. He had planned to try to play hockey professionally before he caught the acting bug. Prior to starring on the Disney Channel, he made it on television screens in the series Some Assembly Required, and has since then been in several small youth sitcoms, biopics, and more. In August of 2016, it was announced that Playfair would assume the role of Gaston's son Gil in the upcoming Descendants film. Since then, he has also signed on for seasons of the Netflix series Haters Back Off and Travelers. We are excited to see Playfair spread his acting wings and get a chance to play more roles. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this actor, and can bet that we will definitely see him again in another Disney film or show. Anna Cathcart. Some actors and actresses had to wait for the second movie in the Descendants franchise to order it to become part of the family. This was the case with Anna Cathcart. This Canadian first made an appearance on screen in Crayola and Campbell's Soup commercials. She then landed a role on the PBS show Odd Squad as the character Olympia. She must have done well in the role because she was asked to continue playing Olympia in the film Odd Squad, the movie. In order to get the attention of Disney and play the part of Dizzy, Drizella's daughter, Cathcart sang a Meghan Trainor song for the casting team. Since beginning filming, the small actress has really become part of the franchise's family. Disney even sent her a card on her 14th birthday. If you take a look through her Instagram, you will see that she commonly posts pictures with Dove Cameron and the rest of the cast. Though the Disney movie has wrapped, Cathcart doesn't seem to be taking a break from acting or the limelight. She is also set to be in the upcoming film To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which we definitely can't wait to see. All her hard work and success just goes to prove that no matter how young you are, you can make a big impact on the industry. Brenna D'Amico. Brenna D'Amico was one of the breakout actors in Descendants. It's hard to believe that that was her on-screen debut. Before the film, she already knew she wanted to devote her time to acting, so she trained in LA casting director workshops and started doing improv in 2012. She also has a YouTube channel where she uploads videos of her playing the guitar, piano, and singing covers. Her YouTube channel currently doesn't have many subscribers, but we can bet that since the release of the new Descendants film, those numbers will skyrocket. In the film, she was given the role of Jane, and also voiced the character in the animated short series Descendants: Wicked World. This is surely only the beginning for D'Amico. With the release of these last two films, she has just been warming up. Just by looking at her YouTube videos and watching her in the films, it is clear that she has talent that will help her make it in Hollywood if that is the route she chooses to take. Or if she chooses to stick to YouTube, we will be ready and waiting for her to upload more videos. Either way, we hope that she will stay close to the Descendants franchise and stick around if they decide to do another movie. Dove Cameron. Dove Cameron has grown a lot since the first time we saw her on the Disney Channel television show, Liv and Maddie. Back then, she was just a young girl trying to prove that she had enough talent to become one of Disney's starlets. And after her stint on Liv and Maddie and Descendants, it became clear that this girl was meant to be in the spotlight. After the success of Descendants, Cameron was cast to reprise her role in Mal in Descendants 2. The second movie was met with rave reviews from fans. After the premiere, which was viewed by 13 million people, making it the second most watched Disney Channel movie of all time, Cameron took to Instagram to express her gratitude. She said that her heart felt like it was about to explode with gratitude, love, and human connection. She went on to describe how the Descendants franchise has been one of the brightest lights in her life, and that she will never be able to put into words what it has done for the quality of her life. Cameron revealed that she didn't think it was a normal human experience to put something out there so personal and vulnerable for millions of people to see, but that she was so grateful for the love and support of all her fans. That's it for the cast of Descendants 2, before and after. Were you surprised by what some of your favorite cast members were up to before the film? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.